Welcome back to another video. Lambing is still going on. Here's what's coming up today.
Everyone knows when you farm inspection, it can be a stressful time when you get the phone call.
I had 2 Suffolk lambs 2 weeks earlier, and then 2 weeks after that, she had this white Texel lamb. I never see the likes of it. I'd highly recommend it for elderly farmers because there's a lot of work on it.
So some mighty progress made in the house over the last couple of weeks. What have you done, boys?
The hell with you, Joe. I will not send so simple. Here we have 3 sheep. We tried to adapt the lamb on them. We had 5 there together first. 2 of them took them away, they worked fine. And we have special tie-ups here from. And they're still not taking with the lamb. One of the lambs is their own and the other is an adapted lamb. But it's still not working so far. So it will be very difficult for these. See will they take the lambs. I'm hearing a fox backing there with the last few nights. We thought they were all gone. But there must be new foxes after coming.
Could they take all the lambs?
They could attack all the lambs as well, we don't know. Maybe it's only rabbits they're watching.
So has anyone else ever witnessed this? This yaw here had 2 Suffolk lambs, 2 black lambs about 3 weeks ago. And I came down yesterday morning and this white lamb was sucking her. The lamb is only born, I'd say with 2 days, not even. He's tiny, so he's got no colostrum. So every lamb in this field is numbered, except this lamb. So this yaw is after having a 3rd lamb. I can't get my head around it. Has anyone ever came across this? So she's had 3 lambs. This lamb has got no colostrum or nothing, and he's still alive in here, and he's a quick little yoke. Tried to catch him yesterday and I couldn't catch him, but the reason I took notice of this is because I'm injecting one of the lambs for joint ill, and that's the only reason I've really taken notice of it. And obviously the 2 lambs are black lambs and that white lamb is just a little white lad. So he is flat out sucking. But let me know in the comments there, did you ever come across this? Because I've never came across this and it's fairly unusual. So 3 lambs after 1 yaw. She's fairly prolific now, and she's obviously able to rear them because the 3 of them are still alive in there. What I'm going to do is, I opened the gate there for her. I'm going to take her up home because obviously I want to keep an eye on the lamb with joint ill, but also she needs extra feeding. Not fair on the yaw now to be rearing 3 lambs, not getting concentrate. So we'll bring her up home there and we'll get my father's thoughts to see what he thinks now about the 3 lambs. She's after running down the road now, flat out. So she's after escaping. So, oh, here they are. And she the 3 lambs up. She does. Come on now, girl. Oh no, back up the road now. Come on. I reckon he's the smallest lamb we've ever had. He's absolutely tiny. So another good job with this shield here. It doesn't pick up any wind now on the phone and the speaker, so great job for taking videos as well. So my father's coming down now. He's going down feeding some yaws and lambs there now, down the road. We'll get his thoughts. Lambs are notorious for breaking out of wire. So as you can see here now, this lamb is a fine big lamb compared to these 3. Come on. Jesus Christ, come on. Ah lads, come on. Get up. Go up the road. Put away those dogs. Ha. Right, we're here. We have to walk a good mile now at least. Not sure if we'll leave the lamb with the yaw or else will we just chance it and leave 3 lambs with her, but we'll have to see there now and have a look. So we have the 3 lambs up in there. We're going to keep them beside there now, keep an eye on them. The lamb with the joint ill, as you can see, he's not lifting the leg no more. So this is his 3rd treatment, and his last treatment I'd say, but I might give him 1 more in a few days, just to be sure. And I just put 2 little lines in him there, just to know him from the other lamb. and that's what I usually do. But yeah, we've 3 lambs here now for this year. We'll probably feed her away, and see how the lambs get on, and if they're underperforming, we'll take one off her. But so far, so good, innit?
Here's the sheep here we brought in there the other day from the field. She had 2 Suffolk lambs 2 weeks earlier, and then 2 weeks after that, she had this white Texel lamb. I never see the likes of it.
Never came across it.
No, the other lambs were still way bigger, stronger. But the small lad is falling on, and however he's getting enough to drink, I don't know. We must carry her down now and give her nuts because she couldn't rear them today. She'll have to rear them away now.
Forward to using the parry now over the summer. Can't wait to get set up now, especially when the lambs are getting a bit stronger. So this yo is going back into the shed now after breaking out the second time. So yeah, we can't get on top of the pins now the last couple of days, or even the last week. We seem to be full up all the time. As much as we're putting out, we're filling back up again. So we've a lot born out this morning. There's been well over 25 since last night, and we just have a few pins free. So we're trying to get out as much as we can. That's strong enough. That's a day or two, or at least 2 days old. But sheep seems to be lambing non-stop, and it's kind of hard to get ahead of ourselves because there's so many jobs to be doing during the day. You just fall behind, but we're hoping to get a good few hours break there now. There's no lambs there now so far, thanks be to God. But these are our 3 little pets. One lad would sway back, the other is wobbles with the broken leg, and we just have another little pet in. So we've everything else adapted on. So oh, there is a lamb here. There is a lamb here. Single, hog it. That's a Lynn. There's some serious Lynn lambs off Kenny from Lakeside Glens in Mayo. So like big long lambs, and they have very narrow shoulders, so they're easily lambed. So I presume this is a hog now, so they tend usually not to fall out. Meh, meh. Not a chance. Meh, meh. So she's a great little hogger. Hey, she's falling away. Nice little yo Lynn ram off kind of North County Cheviot. So the mules try to come out there. So we'll take this lamb down to the pin now. See, this is what I mean. I just literally took out 3 sheep there, out of our pins, out the grass, and we've 1 full up there now straight away. And probably by the time I do a few more jobs and get this lamb sucked and everything, there'll probably be another 1 or 2. So it's hard enough to stay on top of things. So all these would have been born now last night. Get your head in there, boy. Get in there. So yeah, I've no pin cleaned out there, I don't think. Unless there's one there. Some bit clean there, I'll just put them into for the moment, and I'll put down fresh straw. So yeah, this one's not too bad here now. We'll just throw down a bit of fresh straw in this now. Spray up the navel. Give me a bit of milk. And away it goes. So big day now today. The windows and doors are all coming. So I'm fairly excited now to get it closed off now, and we'll be starting slating now next week. So I'll just show you before and after with the windows and doors. And here's it now. That's some difference now. So the house is looking really well. Windows in, and we're going slating now Monday, like I said. So it'll be sealed up, and we'll be able to do all the inside work. So happy days. So we have to go pikey out all this now by hand. We've no fancy equipment here now for cleaning out. We'll be piking into the wheelbarrow, and I'd take it away that way. All the pins here, all these loose pinnings, so this will take, and with all the dry weather now, it's gone like concrete. It'll be fairly hard to get up. So we'll take out as much as we can, and we'll probably have to wet it up to make it soggy, to make it easier for doing it. We have to clean up all here, all above, power wash all the sheep house, and a few other sheds there with pins. So at least there's no panic with this. We'll do this when we've an hour or 2 there every day. We'll do a small bit every day. We've also a farm inspection coming up now in the next few days as well, a Board B inspection. So everyone knows when you've farm inspection, it can be a stressful time when you get the phone call. So yeah, our inspection is due this time. So we're fairly good for it. The main thing is just having the place clean and tidy, and health and safety. And with the bookwork now, the last couple of years, we've used Agritex. They've been the best thing that we've gotten over the last few years. I'll get my father to tell you about it there as well. But just to ease, all we have to worry about now is keeping everything health and safety wise here, having signs up and footpaths, and making sure everything is nice and clean. And you know, checking for runoffs and everything's all good, like. But they do all the paperwork, everything for you. It makes things so easy. Like my father used it there, but before I came back from Australia, and like especially for older farmers, like some of the bookwork now is I'd struggle to do it myself, like, especially with a lot of the online stuff. So Agritechs, I leave a link on the underneath the video here on YouTube. And if you have any interest in it, I would 100% recommend it. And definitely for older farmers, all you have to do is give them your vets or give them where you get your medicine or doses, and they do every bit of the work. It's worth a phone call. If you have any interest, just give them a phone call and they'll explain it better than I am doing it here. But
all ready for an inspection out today. Agritechs have it sorted. I'd highly recommend it for elderly farmers because there's a lot of work on it, and Agritechs will do all the work for you. From feed purchase records to animal health plan, all ready-made remedies including injections, doses, etc., all that carry on. So I'd inquire about it anyway.
so my father's still flat out spreading a bit of fertilizer. I'm just going down now to the site now where we're building the house, carrying down the tipper trailer and just cleaning up any blocks and rubbish around it. So I'm just going to fill my father here now with one more load, and I'll show you progress of the house. We've got good progress now over the last couple of weeks, so I'll show you how we're getting on. Father's feeling the heat in it, no clothes on him.
We're going spreading last urine now because it's after getting drying up. The exact opposite was a couple of days ago. Place have dried up and the urea doesn't work very good in dry weather or when the ground is hard. It works way better in wet, cold weather.
You're trying to say it wouldn't work half as good?
Well, it works way better in cold, bad weather.
Why is Pasture Sward 18612 better in the dry conditions?
Can or anything. Well, we want the grass now because the sheep have the fields fed down a good bit, so we want to keep it growing to have grass for the lambs for another bit.
What about all the people who've cows inside? They have grass up over the ditches, the height of it.
They can leave them out today, and before today, they'll do well now in this. Although I had them barking around last night.
The fox barking?
Yeah, back there.
There must be another fox after moving into town, so.
I heard the fox barking, but they don't all kill lambs. He might only be after rabbits.
An honest fox?
An honest fox, yeah. An honest fox.
Did you ever hear of an honest fox?
Honest fox.
What about we'll have to get the shooters back again, so, will we? From Tralee?
I don't know. Sure, he mightn't be that hour when they'd come.
Well, every night they've came, they've got a fox. Every night they've came, they've got a fox every night, and they haven't been here long.
The deer are coming as well.
And the deer?
There's a pile of deer appearing again.
The deer weren't seen all winter.
No, they were missing.
Or spring or late, they're only coming out now with the good weather. Would they eat much grass? Would they eat a lot of grass, the deer?
Yeah, well, of course. About 20 deer would eat the same as 3 or 4 cows.
Jesus Christ.
But take a
Why have you a bag up the front and back?
Because I have some in the spreader, and I'll put that in when the spreader is empty again.
Why? Because they'll spill out because the ground is too rough?
Yeah, it will spill out, yeah, and the ground is uneven where I'm going now. This is the spreader here that I use for spreading the fertilizer. It is a Walcott. I got it from Ken O'Neill in 2016. It is way better than a tractor spreader because there'll be no signs in the field if they're damp, and it spreads it away farther out, and it's 5 times quicker than a tractor spreader. It is a great spreader.
So what soft ground it wouldn't make this?
You put no signs in soft ground or nothing.
It spreads out wider and faster, is it?
Way faster and way wider, it drives it away out wider. So you will be you'll be a lot less time spreading them anymore.
And where can people get it if they want one?
You can get it in Ken O'Neill's in Milton. He's selling all types of equipments for quads, for everything.
Trailers?
Trailers, quad trailers, everything to do with quads. He's all types of machinery.
And farming?
Farming, lawnmowers, everything like that. Chainsaws, everything.
So I'm after tracking down a lamb here now when I'm just driving through the fields, lifting the leg. Hopefully it's not joint heel now. It's scald. You can see the lamb barely lifting the leg there. So I'll try catch this lamb now. He's about 2 or 3 weeks old now, fine big lamb, so it'll be a struggle. I've no dog here, so hopefully it's a bit of scald. I think I got 2 or 3 there the last few days now with scald, but I also got 2 with joint ill. That's the one thing we don't want, but we'll see now what this lamb has. Over the last few days there now, I'm getting a wicked amount of cases of scald. Pure rawness between the legs. Some lambs have even now 4 legs. You can see how raw that is there now. So some of them I'm giving a blue spray, and they also need kind of an injection as well with it. Is anyone else coming across a lot of scald now the last few days with the dry weather? Let me know there. And what you treat it, what way you treat it as well. I'm just giving them Anmidizine spray there, a good bit of it. And if they're very bad, I just give them Betamox as well, long acting, to clear up anything. So yeah, I'm literally finding a lot of them there the last 2 days now. I'm just running after them, catching them with the crook. I find it, yeah, but it's tough enough to catch some of them. Obviously they're fairly fast, but like we won't be bringing them in dosing and giving them a foot bath for another good few weeks. So you can see another one here now, limping. It's not giant tail, these ones, they're all scald, these cases. But they're really hard to catch. And like, we're not going to be bringing them in just for sake of it. So we'll just have to keep an eye on it over the next few days and week. If it gets very bad with the scald, we will have to come in and bring them all in foot bathing. It's just something we don't have time for at the moment, and we usually does it on their first round of dosing. But yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on it. So I'm after coming across this lamb here now, and this lamb, whoa, hold on, easy. I'm after coming across this lamb here now. The lamb is stone blind. You can see his eyeballs there now, both eyes. So I'm going to put pin strip into each of his eye there, maybe blue spray, give him antibiotic, and hopefully that might make him better. But I don't know what else much to do. I don't have any cream there for the eyes there on me, but I'll give him pin strip into the eyes, a blue spray as well. See will that make him any better. But his eyeballs, they don't know what's gone. Stone blind. He was just walking into the wire there, so that's the first case I've seen that in a long time now. So yeah, hopefully he'll be alright. So since lambing is getting quieter now, I started cleaning out all the shit here with the straw. We're going to leave above now at the moment because there's still a good few to lamb. But we're pretty much finished down here. We have a lot to pike out, so we're just piking it out by hand with wheelbarrow into the GFC tipper. And there's a lot of straw here now, and it's fairly well bedded into the slats here, but we've all the pins here cleaned out as well. So they won't be used now until next year. So shitty job, but has to be done. It's better to get it done sooner rather than later while it's still wet. Last year I waited a couple of months after it, and when rock solid and was way worse, I had to power hose it and wet it up again, make it moist. But yeah, has to be done, one of those jobs. So that's it for another video. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you for the next one. What have you done, boys?
The hell with you, Joe.